All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Gray Zone Warfare. I'm Snake Eyes. I'm your host, and today we're going to do one of the most popular loot runs in the game, and we're going to start out at Villa Vongfet. Obviously, it's taken quite some time to get to this level. Looting across Lemang, all the loot that we've seen, all the things that we've done. We've had an adventure. Well, this is one of the more popular loot runs, and this loot run is actually one of the ones closest to my heart. And the reason why is it has nothing to do with Villa Vongfet. This is new to me because obviously when they had the update, season 3, things changed, and this became a very lucrative location, mainly because it's relative ease, and then obviously the gear that's inside of it. But it started with me in season 2 because if you look at the map, the ambush you landed Oscar 1, there was one enemy, 2 enemies maybe, and then you would go to the ambush convoy, take them out, and then just kind of make your way down to the LA outpost. And honestly, like, it was such an easy loot run while I was learning the game. Very, very sentimental to me. Loved it. Now, here's the problem with this loot run. I've already been on 2 different servers, and 2 different people have already been over here at this location. There's no guarantee there's not someone at this location right now, just from a different faction. So the deal is this is a realistic possibility, and we have to be aware of that. So those of you that saw, we are using our sniper rifle. We're using our sniper rifle. So close quarter combat is not necessarily an advantage for us, but like I said before, this is one of my favorite guns in the game. Storm does make it a challenge. Bitch. That's why the SVD is one of the best guns in the game. Semi-auto, but if you hit your shots, guys, you're in. Okay. Uh-oh. He's shooting at me from somewhere. He survived that? We're gonna run on in. The only reason we're running right here is, one, it's storming, so we can't hear a lot. Go ahead and turn on your laser. Can't hear a lot, but so I don't like that. I really don't like the storms. I love the dynamic of it, so don't get me wrong, but we're at Villa Vongfet. If you look here, a lot of people are going to come here. So first thing you do, right when you walk in, jewelry box, loot. It's our job to get in here and loot quick. Highly sought after area. I promise. Key. One of the one of the more lucrative areas in the game in terms of ease. Big jewelry box, pearl earrings, ring, necklace. It's already great. Another necklace, briefcase. Nothing we want there, but I think we can all say that we're not bad off with the initial. Nothing over here. It reminds me of the mayor's house a lot. community chest. But just better, I guess. Oh, we don't need that, do we? We'll take that though. All right. The mayor's house, you know, one of those key areas where a lot of people don't give it enough respect. Duffel bag. Because like I said, it's so easy to get to, and I think people automatically assume that it's not worth anything. And it really is. It really is. Really worth your time. So this is going to be a big loot run. We can already tell because we've already got massive amounts of jewelry on us. So let's go loot our bodies. Make sure we're good. It's raining. Head's still on a swivel though. First aid bag if you need it. We will take some fentanyl. We'll get rid of this. This is why, guys. See this? See this guy right here? Look, not even our guy. We ran in there and everyone thought we were nuts. But the goal was to get in before he got there. So there's no telling what is left on the loot run itself. There's no telling. But that's okay, because we got our first. We got it first, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So we're going to come in here, look at dead bodies. He may have already got these too. Okay, so let's just get out of here. Let's establish our dominance where we want to go here. So next place I want to go is up here. All right, chat. Here we come. Up on the first area. We need to play it smart. I have not seen anybody. He may have looted this area. Oh. Can't tell. Well. Take our time here. We are not in a hurry. Our goal is to loot. We are the loot channel. So we want to loot all we can. Digital camera, Type 51. Anything else in here? Ooh, jewelry box. Civilian chest. Now you know why this is kind of one of the key areas. Just because of the concentration of high tier items or potential for high tier items. Drawstring bag. Nope. Give us that. There's what we wanted. Okay. So we might be making a vulture run here. We got so much stuff. Anything we missed, we're good. Let's go ahead and reload. Because we're here. Gonna get a little crazy here. I say crazy, I mean, not that crazy. Let's go over here. Let's just take a gander. This way. It's a duffel bag. Fentanyl, iced tea, laptop. Is this our body? Hey, come on. Sometimes I get excited, I guess. All right, so anything else that we could possibly use? There's my other body. I think there's a purse right here. Yeah. Yep. Purse right here, guys. If you look at the map, right in the middle, purse right here behind this. Grab that purse. Big items. So we're good. We're golden here. That's why everyone does this loot run, guys. I just want you to know this isn't some profound new loot run. This is just me giving you my little spin on it. And most people are so quick to like run through things that they don't really give you the time of day that I think some of these loot runs need. I'm telling y'all, this is the gun right here. What we talked about, when you need to look through windows, this light not only can blind them too, so one of my key things I like to do is shine that light cooler in here if you need it. Most of the time you won't. There, you know, I wish there was a cash register in here, would have made it even better, but that's fine. We got a couple of dead bodies. You can hear all the people coming in, guys. It's crazy how highly contested this area is. We were very fortunate to be able to get to this area before anyone else did. But we'll take it. Oh, somebody else? With this gun, you don't have to worry, guys. They're dead. So just looking at our map right now, we're actually going to head... We kind of went off the beaten path. We're going to head up in this area, and we're going to hit a hidden cache. So give me a second. I'm going to run there. And all right, guys, we made it. If you look at the map, we're up here in no man's land. So just for clarification, normally what we would have done, just to show you, is we would have went to Oscar 1 up here, probably down to Villa or here to Villa, because Villa is highly contested. So I always try to go there first, and then up here. We wouldn't have went straight to the lake, but when I saw him, I was like, he's looting. He's looking for the same things we are. Let's go. And it really had nothing to do with anything other than I just wanted to make sure I got content for you guys so you could see the potential for the loot. I know sometimes it seems selfish, but said we're all in this game together. I gotta find this thing. I know it's here. It's right here. So if you look at the map right here, I hit our first buried cache. This is our first buried cache, right? And like I said, bam, dude, the money just keeps rolling in, rolling in. So now that we've taken a detour, we're going over here. This is a tier 1 area we're heading to. That's okay. It just keeps the continuity of the loot rolling in. I got a feeling this is going to be a bad idea. Kind of zigzagging my way. Just trying to find. Real, dude? I feel like Crimson Shield, our guys, is that a dead body? There's nobody here. So here's our hidden cache. No point in dwelling here. Pretty cool. If you run an AK, if you want tan. And reload. I don't think there's anyone in the area. So the next area we're going to go is back behind the restaurant. So we're going to kind of circle back. I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, I'm here. I know already ran into somebody apparently. That was quick. I did not anticipate it, so caught me off guard a hair. And there's the Villa Vongfet room key. Give it to somebody. Let's find this hidden cache. I know it's somewhere with 2 barrels. Yeah. Bam, more money. Bam, another ring. More money. Gosh, guys, this is going to be the loot run. The biggest we've ever had is 22,000. The PvP was fun the other day. Dang, everybody has something on it. It's crazy. All right, so let's go up here. Couple of dead bodies. Somebody has been here because there's a dead guy there. There's you some files if you need them for a mission. Little medical case. I don't think we're going to need anything here. We'll take the splints for now. Nothing there. Duffel bag in the tailgate if you want it. Don't have to. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to head to Winchester. And we're not stopping at Winchester, but we are going to kind of like just see if the PMC crate is available. And then we're going to keep going. So I'll see you guys in just a sec. So if you look here, we're at a crossroads right below the convoy. And we're going to come here. Bodies looted. Purse. It's been looted. But right here in the back of this, there's a purse that has been looted. But always hit that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go on up. And we're going to hit right here. We're going to hit the ambush convoy too. But I'll see you guys in just a sec. All right, guys. Here we are. Looking at our map. We're right here. Right kind of near the ambush convoy. We're going to see if there's anything in here. There is. Take us a drink and take us a bite. Damn, not much though. Right? I'm glad we're doing more because this is kind of crazy. Okay. Let's go hit the ambush convoy just to see if there's anything. Because the one thing we haven't got any armor, any kind of like I mean, everything we've got's money making. And we probably will make money. I know we said we wanted Vulture level 4, but to be honest, it's such a grind. It's not worth it. Now we probably don't need all the money we got, but I've already popped a couple. And it wasn't by... All right, so body at the ambush convoy. Come up here. You got your UN firearm box. Let's unload, see what we got. M855 all day long, baby. We'll take that. Shotgun's not worth much, but we'll take it. Ammo box here. Nothing really crazy to us. That's not for us. And like I said, here you go. Any of the sniper rifles, same same ammo. Equipment box here. TC, we got an amp, so we don't need it. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Wow. Heard somebody. Didn't need that, but body here. Okay, I thought that was another body, but no, it's not. I'm still worried about maybe if somebody else is here. Okay. I killed this guy from a range. Dead body. We're here. Might as well check it. Okay. Just making sure. Duffel bag. Give me that money. Take that too. I'll definitely take that. Okay. So we have pretty much completed the ambushed area. Let's make sure we don't miss something for you. $10. $20. $20. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do. He was standing there waiting on me. I said quick a finger and he did. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our way up to the radio tower. All right. So we're at the radio tower. First thing we're going to do. Ooh, sorry, I was a little intense. Are we overweight? Ah, dang it. All right, well, I guess better to be overweight with this good stuff. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is come in this first little building. Like I said, we're going to be overweight. We might as well be overweight for something good. All right, so let's go ahead and reload, get ourselves prepared. So we have things we can drop if we need to. Not the end of the world. So using cover. Quite a few people here. The thing is, it's too. Okay, see. Too many bushes. That's the only thing about this place. start talking about bushes, and like I said, we'll loot everything. I don't care. You start talking about bushes and stuff, I can't stand it. There's a nice area right there to come through. You didn't see. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, buddy. What is it? Yes. Hold on, buddy. All right, checking. Okay. So here we are. We're in here. Some bullets. Nothing else. Anything in here worth our time? We're here. We're looking for loot. We're thirsty. We'll drink a great tea. So we've killed quite a few people, but I don't see the enemies that were talking to me, so a little nervous. All right. Always keep your head on swivel. First aid. Splints, don't need them right now. All right. Anything in here? I don't think so, but we're here. We're checking it out anyway. Always keep an eye on your windows. Make sure you're not exposed. Watch them staircases, because that's where they like to hide. Remember, we popped one. I don't see any. Oh, there's a gold watch. We will certainly take that. We have a duffel bag up here. So the radio tower so far has not been bad. The radio tower run is looking mighty lucrative. Like I said, we're not even done yet. We got some more Colts. We definitely want the Colts because they're worth a little more. So somebody's been here, right? Jewelry box. Don't ever forget the jewelry box. Ring. Drop. Drop. That's it. Come back here. Firearm box. Well, sorry, buddy. This is always going to take number one. So the AK-19, that's $1,000 gun. You always take the AK-19. You could maybe take something off there. LRI gearbox. Swap out our helmet real quick. We got room for this. Yeah, if we drop that. Just for shits and giggles. And an ammo box. Anything we need. Hey, we'll take that. Okay. Own. All right. I think we're about done. we want to make sure. We'll loot the area fully. We've invested our time. Another firearm box. Dang, some good stuff. Mortar shell, dude. That thing weighs a ton, though. Seen a good mortar shell in a while. So I know I could go here. I need 3 spots, though. Drop that. We'll just do that. I'm already limping, guys, so there's no point in me stressing out too much about weight. But just so we're clear, there's a body here. Take that money. All right, so now, just so we're all on the same page, we are looted. We are full. Max capacity, essentially. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right out the west side. But we have a plan, because we have one more stop. We have to come here, and then we're going to make our way to Oscar 1. So we got our light on, bright light. There's a duffel bag in here. Damn, that's bright. It's crazy. Risk it all for a duffel bag, won't we? Here's something. You hear that? It's a smartphone. What do we want to drop? Let's drop that. Buy more. All right, duffel bag. Nothing. So I'm just going to make my way down to Shepherd. If you look at the map. And we'll cash out at Shepherd. That way, no harm, no foul. All right, I'll see you guys in just a sec. All right, guys, we're back. We have made it to Shepherd. We're looking at our inventory. It's maxed, guys. We are maxed out. Absolutely maxed out. So we're going to see what we make here. Like I said, this will be a huge opportunity. So the way we always do it, easy way, boom. Always go turncoat because he can handle a lot of things. And we got a lot of jewelry. Anyone that doesn't know, always min-max. There is no point in taking less money for something. Right here. Okay, so that was substantial. So then we're gonna go to Banshee. The reason we go to Banshee is Banshee do you more for the cameras and the laptop. We go to Lab Rat for the phone. And then we're going to just go ahead and swap our bags back out so we can see where we're at. Okay, so if you look here, we might have a shot at beating. We were at 12,500, let's say, for instance, last round. And just, oh, never mind. We already smoked it, guys. I forgot. So, and we got the AK-19. So, and we got a 19 level. Let's do this. Let's go back to vendor. Go turncoat. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, yeah, we've smoked it. Wow, what a run. No wonder people do this run, right? No wonder. Gunny. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then we got one more item. That hot ticket item, and that is the AK-19. We'll give that to Banshee. So after end of the day, I don't think we have anything else to sell. We took one of the best guns in the game, one of our favorite guns in the SVD, and we made $19,287, dude, on a loot run that was crazy. All right, so here's what we did. First thing we did was, sorry about the fire in the background, but let me just do that. First thing we did was flew into Oscar 1. So we rushed over to Villa Vongfet. We knew it was going to be hit, and we actually ran into several people. There was 2 jewelry boxes, briefcase, opportunity galore in there for some real money. What I would do if you weren't being contested is then I would go here and hit the hidden cache. I'd go to Nafon Farm, hit it, come back down to the restaurant area. You have a purse, you have a jewelry box, you have opportunities right in here. Then you go hit your hidden cache here, make that money. Garage has a duffel bag and some other loose items. Come down to Winchester. If you're full and you have no more room because you just hit the jackpot, go ahead and cash out. But if you want more, you come down here to the little crossroads. There's a truck. And at that truck, there's a purse in the back. We saw it. We didn't even get that purse. So imagine if we would have been a $20,000 loot run, which the only time I even come close to that was at Midnight Sapphire. So that's a huge deal. Then you came over here, and we actually hit the hidden cache in the woods by the little broke down wagon. Hit the ambush convoy. Didn't pick up much, but we did get a little bit. Came up through here and went to the front of radio station. Went into radio station. There's a lot of things in radio station, several equipment boxes, firearm boxes, jewelry box, and we hit all that, worked our way back down to Shepherd, and that's where we are currently. So with that said, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Where in the world can you do something that simple? No main POIs except for the radio station, really? This is not a main POI. This is a POI. These are not main POIs. The radio station's not really main, but, there was a couple enemies. Nothing like Sawmill, nothing like Banpa. You're probably talking maybe 5-6 enemies. Definitely worth your time to stop by if you haven't yet. But essentially, we made $19,200 just in this area here. So look, we've already made our way all the way across the north, all the way here. We have some cool little areas in here we're going to start hitting, and then we're going to start getting over into the Banpa area because we have some opportunity, man. We haven't been to Banpa yet, and Banpa is interesting. And like I said, we're making our way to Tiger Bay next. But with that said, that's going to do it for us in this one. If you haven't already liked and subscribed and you like the content, please consider doing so. It really helps the channel grow. We appreciate everyone for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.